Like I said, the field absolutely loaded. And Bobby Martin out of the number 1 spot. And Alexis Dejoria, as you said, coming back after that nasty Englishtown accident. But Bobby Martin running with the folks from Indiana State University. Great motorsports program, accelerating learning through motorsports. Now we'll go back and take a look at that run at Englishtown.
Back-to-back pairs. We saw Marty Nothstein go into the sand. One pair before this. Her parachutes snap off, and she is on a ride. Listen. Both catch nets into the sand barriers. The good news is all of the safety components on the car and the track did their job unbelievably, despite the fact her car looked 90 degrees bent up. She walked away. Went back to the folks at S&W Chassis, got a brand new race car. I talked to Bob Newberry, her crew chief, who's been to the finals 5 times here, won this twice. I said, ever a doubt that she would race in the car again? He says, not a doubt. Right after that, we talked to her, went back, got the car set. She's got a great opportunity here, but the Parker gang with Bobby Martin wheeling that car, stole the number 1 spot. Here's a guy that's been here several times, never got in the top half of the field before, and he comes in here as the Division III champ and in the number 1 spot. You see who Bobby Martin beat in round number 1. Alexis Dejoria took out Fred Hagen, the number 8 qualifier. Keep in mind, they're still trying to fine-tune this race car and find its sweet spot. No sweeter place to do it than here, the Mac Tools U.S. Nationals. I'll guarantee you a 569 does not win this pair. It's going to be Bobby Martin with a 563. Dejoria goes 569 again, but Bob, as you said, that's not going to be good enough to win. Wasn't that a solid run? Just a nice run. I give Alexis Dejoria all the credit in the world for coming back, climbing back into that race car. I mean, I'd be out sailing or something like that. But Bobby Martin's team right now came in, fired the car up the first thing this weekend, knew they had a blackened crank, busted the motor, had to take it out. Put it back together, came into the staging lanes. The exhaust system fell off their tow vehicle. Came back in the next round, the thing was overheating. I mean, about the only thing that's going well for them is they qualified number 1, and they're in the semifinals. And there you see the Tequila Patron car coming out. And I talked to Bob Newberry, and he has just raved about the job that Alexis has done with this race car. Little tire shake there, but certainly nothing too severe, especially after what she went through there at Englishtown. Yeah, exactly, and now she is 2 round wins away from winning the Mac Tools U.S. Nationals. Just listen to it. The Mac Tools U.S. Nationals presented by Lucas Oil. Says it all. Yeah. Fortunately, Alexis Dejoria will not get that opportunity, but she's back after a very scary crash in Englishtown.
And with Alexis Dejoria, who, of course, at Englishtown had that horrific crash, had to get a new car. But it was good to see you back out here, even though you lost in the 2nd round.
Yeah, thank you very much. It looked a lot worse than it felt, and I'm really thankful for that. I thank the Colitas, I thank NHRA and Englishtown, the safety safari. I can't even tell you, they were just amazing. As pissed off as I was, I just want to thank them so much for being, you know, patient with me. So.
And this was a whole new car. You had very little left of that car, right?
My steering wheel. Actually, you know what, the motor was still okay. The transmission was somewhat okay, so we were able to salvage that. But as far as the chassis and, of course, the body, it was, you know, done.
Now, what's your schedule for the rest of the year? How much more are we going to see out here?
I have about 6 races left. So
all right, well, that's good.
Excited. Thank you.
All right, well, you have a good one, and sorry you lost in the 2nd round, but we'll see you next time, Alexis.
Thank God I didn't red light. All right, thanks, you guys.
What do they say? There's always a silver light. Wait.
Thank you to Patron, Tequila, Bob Newberry, and Nick Bastio.
That's right. Party on Alexis tonight.
Absolutely. Way to find that needle in the haystack, too. You always got to try to find the positive out of any outcome.